Push these first. There it is. Okay. Wait a minute. Somebody messaged me. Okay, I'll go ahead and get started. Hold on. I need to turn on noise suppression so my fan's not blowing in my mic. It's a little warm back here, so can't do without the fan. The least I can do is turn that on so it's not in everybody's ear. Alright. Okay, sorry. It is Tuesday, August 20th, and it's 9:04 p.m. Okay, I started about an hour later than I was planning to tonight, but I'm here. I realized something when I was looking back at my VODs. I never changed my schedule in all the months that I was not streaming, all the months that I wasn't active. I never I never really meant to fall off of playing Resident Evil 4 from like several months back. To be perfectly honest, truth be told, I just had a lot of shit going on in my life, like IRL going on, so I just kind of simply stopped. I didn't even finish the run that I was on with, like that last run that I was on. I never even fucking finished it, which sucks, because like I love that game. I absolutely love Resident Evil 4 Remake. That game is a fucking masterpiece. But I would like to get back to it eventually, but I'm working my way back to it chronologically, is what I plan to do. But I feel bad because like in all the months that I wasn't streaming, my schedule was still up, and I know that sends people notifications, so it was literally sending people notifications like, hey, my next stream is, at least I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure that it sends notifications if I'm not mistaken. But next time when I'm inactive, I just need to try to be aware of the fact that my, schedule is up and go and turn it off or alter it. As it is, I need to update it a little bit. I was streaming for 12-hour blocks at a time, but I just, honestly, with everything going on and I'm stressed and I'm not sleeping all that great, I can't hang for 12 hours at a time. One, I'm busy. I don't have that much free time all at once to sit here and fucking stream. And, kind of on call for grandma. And, two, I can't really hang that long anymore. Like, I don't know how the fuck I was managing that months back. 12 hours. Jesus Christ. I remember back in the day on Mixer, I used to stream for like 24 hours. But I mean, that was years ago, so don't know that I'll ever be getting back to doing that shit. I'm not even sure I'll ever be able to get back to 12 hours. 8 hours is gonna have to do for right now. And you know, that's okay. 8 hours is a decent chunk of time. I don't think I'll do anything less than that. I don't do short streams like 4 to 6. 8 hours would be a short stream for me. Anyway, before I go getting all distracted yip-yapping, let me make sure that I'm live. Do a sound check and go ahead and get started. Alright, I am indeed live. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Sound check. Make sure all is well. Alright, cool. Sounds good. All green. You know, let me look at something before I get started. I was thinking about something. Right, so I'm in the stairway underneath the main staircase in the center of the main hall in the mansion. So basically, I'm on my way to the last half of the game, last part of the game. I'll be entering the altar and then going down into the laboratory. And honestly, I probably don't have but like a few hours left in the game, even if I take my time. I don't know that this will be. I should be able to make a full stream out of this, but we'll see. Only because if I do manage to go ahead and clear the game tonight, which I probably will, I'll clear my second run since I started playing this game again for the first time in ages. This will be my second. I was looking at my save file the last time when I did this, and I was like, I used to do this weird shit. As you can see, I split between Jill and Chris 4 and 4, which is fair, you know, half and half. But I used to do this really weird shit with my clear saves. I would basically hike back and forth between top and bottom for each clear, which, I mean, it's not really confusing to me, but for some reason, even though I've done this for years, every time I run through this, so like my next clear save would be like right here for clear 2, then the next run through I would usually have gone here, and then for the 4th clear I would have put here. That's kind of, it's always created this fucking problem where I'm like, you know, like it offsets and I just have these, it just annoys me. Like, I used to do that when I was younger. I do remember like the last time I actually ran through, like the last 2 times I think, I finally went ahead and altered it. Instead of having this weird ass, like, oh, I only got like 2 spaces here to work with, and it just looking like a weird hopscotch of fucking clear games saves. Because I like keeping the clear game saves for each mode that I unlock because various reasons. I'll explain in further detail later, like when I get to those points, but I actually don't like using the special weapons unless I want to make like a, for the funsies of it, you know, I'm just gonna take the fucking special weapons and go blast all the monsters. The game's not like completely easy mode even with the secret weapons, but it's considerably easier because you basically get to do like all of the extra modes that are progressively harder, and if you get all the weapons and shit, anyway, I just like having separate saves, and my point is rambling a little bit. I'm actually gonna go, this is actually my final save before I cleared the game the very first time with Jill, like 2 weeks ago. That was my first clear in over a decade, like well over a decade. Probably if I had to put it on it, like probably my first clear in like some like 13, 14 years or some shit. since I had played the GameCube version, because I never did. Or no, I'm sorry, I'm remembering wrong. Couldn't have been that long back because this HD version came out in 2014, so it wouldn't have been any further back than 10. Because I did actually run through and have a slew of clear games on the 360 when this came out. It seems like this is the same version of the game. Why my fucking saves didn't upload, I don't know. I seem to have had some kind of weird snafu where my save file was lost. I know that I made a Resident Evil.net account and uploaded this shit, so I don't know what the fuck went wrong. It's obviously something I need to fix. Might have been because I changed my email, that's what I'm thinking. It's created some kind of problem. But for the time being, I'm just gonna go ahead and make these top 4 my clear game, and just leave these for current runs through. Because I mean, it's only 8, and once I get everything unlocked, all modes, I'm gonna have at least 4 clear game files. So I'm just gonna go ahead and. But for right now, because I lost the 13 hours of footage, I did not actually upload it because I was having an exceptionally shit week. I don't know how the fuck I managed to not do it, but I just didn't upload my Twitch video to YouTube and didn't edit it or anything, and it went bye-bye. I didn't touch it for a week and it was gone. So what I'm going to do now, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. This is actually very close to the end of the game, but this is my final save for my previous clear before I started the run that I'm doing now with Chris. So this is my first clear in, I guess, about a decade. Picking the game back up, first run. And I'm going to go ahead and play this. I saved after it's too bad I lost that footage, because I literally went, I kind of had a little bit of a snappy moment, and I just went and decided to kill every fucking monster in the game, and except for obviously the tyrant at the end, because I got the bad ending. But I'm gonna go ahead and play through this and just go ahead and clear the game, so I can see, I can actually have it on this VOD, the clear information. It was like 20, I think it was like 24 hours when I cleared the game, and like however many saves. So I'm just gonna do this really quick. I'm gonna speed through it, and then I'm gonna get to Chris, basically. God, Jesus, I am kind of, my apologies, I'm rambling a bit tonight. Long day. Maybe should have had a drink before I got on here. This is all of the ammunition that I had left after I went on my Kill All Monsters run. I literally took probably about 3 hours, backtracked to every single area in the entire game, went to all areas, and killed every fucking fiend that I had left standing that I had avoided and saved ammunition on. Because I had an absolute fucking massive stockpile of ammunition. And I was just like, fuck it, everything dies. 1 handgun round, 2 shotgun shells to my name, the self-defense gun. I don't know why I am obsessed with keeping all keys with Jill. When I'm Jill, I keep the keys, and when I'm Chris, I throw them away. I'm a weird person. It's just how I play Resident Evil. It's how I've always played Resident Evil. I used to try to keep the keys with Chris too, but it's doing too goddamn much. It's even more backtracking than with Jill, because he has 2 inventory spaces less, and I just like, fuck that. I usually just pitch the keys with Chris now. Here's every key in an extra item in the game. Fucking don't get to. That's weird. Where's the 4th bottle? Pick up 4 bottles with Oh yeah. The 4th one is the one that you actually have the V-Jolt in, and you throw it at the fucking... It doesn't show it, but I mean, you lose the bottle, so I'm assuming that she just chucks it, breaks it at the roots in the basement. We can plant 42. Anyway, I don't want to piddle on this. This is actually, as you can see, I still have this many fucking health items. Like, the end of the game. And this is after running through the house and killing fucking everything. I mean, I killed fucking everything. There ain't shit left standing except for the tyrant. I guess I could, do I care to run through the fucking house and show that? No, not really, because I don't want to make this a Jill stream. I'm supposed to be a Chris stream. So I don't want to fuck around too much. I'm really only just trying to show, like, the end of the game so that I, what was I gonna say? So that I can see my clear game information, because I fucked up and lost my 13 hours of the end of this clearing. So this save file that I'm about to write over is the only proof, and once I get rid of this, it'll be gone. So this is actually almost more for my sake than anybody else's, so I might just rename this. I might just make this a short stream and, like, use it for documentation purposes later and start our second stream, depending on how long I take on this. I'm gonna try not to fuck around too long on it, though. It sucks because I didn't remember that I couldn't beat the game properly because I was a dickhead and I let Barry die, took his magnum at the altar and fucking let him get killed by Lisa Trevor. Monstrosity that she is. And she offs herself. Never see her again, so it's assumed that she died jumping down that shit, I guess would make sense. But, yeah, I get the bad ending here. It's far too late to go back and change that. I mean, I knew what I was doing when I did it, so I decided to get the bad ending. What I forgot about was that you don't get to activate the self-destruct system down here in the lab, and you don't get to have the final boss fight with the tyrant. So you go out on the helipad in a little bit, and fucking you just leave. Like, I saved Chris, so that was not. It's not the bad ending, but it's like the bad ending. There's actually, you get like the real fucked up ending if you don't save anybody and you don't set the mansion to explode. But what? I might just be a total bitch bag and fucking not save Chris and see what happens. But I saved Chris. I took the time to get the MO card readers and shit. Hold on a fucking minute. Yeah, that shit's still locked. Yeah. Do I really want to run back through the mansion or just go fucking through the lab? And really all I gotta do is go have the encounter with Tyrant, get the cutscene, and go save Chris, and I can fucking be out of here in like 20 minutes. This isn't like a complete, I can't really count this as a true all monsters killed run because I can't finish the Tyrant, so that's not like, that's like the most dangerous fucking one left standing. So that's definitely not counted as a 100% monsters gone run. I have done runs like that though, where I literally killed every fucking thing that moved in the entire game. You know what? Sorry, I'm being very indecisive right now. My apologies. I'm just gonna go ahead and run back through all the areas and just do a quick sweep through everything. Why, I don't fucking know. I gotta say, I know I was AFK a decent amount, which I didn't really have any control over. And I'm pretty sure even doing this doesn't pause the internal clock on the game, if I recall right. I'm pretty sure I tested that out when I was a teenager, and reasonably sure that this does not. There's nothing that actually pauses the internal clock. You have to actually just quit and return to the main menu. But I don't think I've ever actually had a clear time that was as long as this run through the game. I think I came out at like 24 hours or some shit like that. I think my longest run was like 14. Like it took like 14 or some shit like that. 14 or 16 or something like that. I even opened the damn door to get the dogs. It's too dangerous to open this door. Yeah, I already did that. I hate that I lost that footage. I had fun doing that. Doing the run where I just murdered everything. Got the hunter to bust down the door. Killed Mr. Krabby Pants back here, let him turn into a crimson head and killed his ass again. I'm even bothering to do this, I don't know. Made sure to come through the wrong way here on purpose. Let the dogs bust through the window. Killed their asses. What's funny is, if you don't, actually, I'm trying to remember if you ever can get hunters in this hall. I don't think you can. Because I didn't come through this hall and let the dogs bust out the first half of the game. I did it the second half after the hunters were around. And then I came through here and there was dogs that busted through the windows. I was like, I could have sworn they turned into hunters the second half of the game if you didn't. Maybe it's if the... I actually don't remember if you ever can have hunters come through those windows. I don't think you can, to be honest. I think it's always just dogs if I recall right. Yeah, I don't have anybody actually watching. I would feel bad for anybody watching right now. I'd be so confused. It says Chris. Why the hell is he playing as Jill? You know, because I'm fucking stupid and I'm doing something that I honestly probably don't need to be doing right now. It's more for myself than anything else. Wait, what? Kill all the damn crows. Like every single one of them. I mean, it took me a while. It really did. I knifed most of them, which took forever. I only even shot like a couple of them. I think there's like 12 fucking crows in this room too. It's already 9:30. What the fuck? Yeah, I think I'm gonna make this. I'll make this its own fucking video, and I'll rename it later. Since I just decided to do this right now, on the spot. I was thinking about it, and I was like, that seems like it's not necessary. And then now I'm actually fucking doing it. So, oh well. This room used to creep me out when I was a teenager. I don't know why. Out of all the rooms and all of the locations in the entire game, this room used to just kind of bug me a little bit. I think it's just the camera angles, really. Like, you come in the door and it's just like something hiding under the desk. And even though I know that nothing's ever in this room on any difficulty, I always just get this feeling like something's gonna fucking jump out from under the bed or grab me from under the bed or some shit, like, even though I know it can't happen. So that just goes to show you the power of a creepy room, a creepy atmosphere, creepy music, and unsettling creepy camera angles, like the camera being under the fucking nightstand like that. 'Cause that just makes me feel like something's watching me from under there. Which is clearly what it was meant to do. I kind of miss static camera angles in Resident Evil games, to be honest. That's why I like going back and revisiting these classic games from time to time. It seems like I do it less often these days, but I'm gonna try to fix that. I wish that in future games, future remakes, they would add the option, like for old school veteran players of this franchise like me, that grew up playing these games throughout the years, throughout the decades. I wish that they would. It's nice that they add like when you get like the deluxe edition of like Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, that comes with like the classic. Actually, only Resident Evil 2 added the original soundtrack from the actual original game. Resident Evil 3 just revisited the soundtracks, but gave an updated version of them. They didn't bring back the actual, literal, original soundtrack, which kind of sucked. But I wish that they offered the option to, along with the original soundtrack, like have static camera angles as well. Like, that would be a really nice touch. I know it's something that's within their capability. They could do it if they wanted to. I mean, yeah, it's extra developing, but can't go on talking chew bubblegum at the same time. Bad enough I'm being weird and doing this to begin with. Kill the damn bee. I think it might have even been more than 3 hours that it took me to kill everything and then return back to the laboratory. Because I actually had cleared the game and had 9 saves to begin with, and then decided I wanted to fucking kill everything and made a 10th save after I spent all the ammunition. And I actually saved over slot 9 with the first clear game. I'll go down there later. I'm trying to do this fairly quickly and maybe make this like an hour. I might not even actually upload this on YouTube. Well, maybe. Just keep it for myself. Sworn I fucking came back in here. I guess I didn't. I did miss one. Huh. No shit. Well, I had to surprise myself because I could have sworn I checked all rooms. Yeah, I was pretty tired when I did this. It was like fucking 6, 7 in the morning or some shit when I got off that night. Yeah. Interesting. What if I missed anything else? I was so sure that I killed everything. That surprised me. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can hurry run through this, checking all rooms, clear the game, and then I'm just gonna cut this stream, rename it, basically just keeping it for documentation purposes. Why I do shit like this, I don't know, but it's basically just because I lost the last 13 hours of this, me clearing the game. I lost the VOD for me clearing this run through, which is lame. And I'm about to write over this save file tonight, so. Because once I put those clear games, once they're there, I can't move them. So I'd rather just have clear games at the top and then actual saves for me running at the bottom. Makes more sense. killed fucking Forrest. It's actually not really all that hard to kill everything on normal. You get so much extra ammunition. I mean, if you don't miss, you'll have plenty of ammunition left when it comes to the end of the game. You basically have just enough ammunition to kill, like, everything in the game, if you're careful. If you don't miss any shots, basically. Go down the first floor. Hunters blow that door off the hinge. I'm not going to be going into rooms where monsters are never present, like the room I just passed. There's never anything that can go in there at any time in the game. You know what's really fucking weird? I don't remember whose run through it is or what difficulty, but this asshole gets up in one run. I think it's Chris on hard. This asshole actually, like, he stands up. I don't have any, there's no kerosene left to burn him with it if I wanted to. I mean, he's not considered an active zombie in almost every run. I think it is Chris on hard mode. Chris on hard mode, this dude gets up. Like, he stands up. And is another zombie in this basement along with the other one. You know what's even creepier than a house full of monsters? A completely empty house with nothing in it. This place is still pretty creepy. Even with nothing that can hurt me, nothing around. The place is just fucking unsettling. This is where you jump down the hole. You actually can't get back up this way. Once you jump down here, you're stuck. Gotta go through the basement. And that's from the art gallery room on the second floor of the West Wing. Yeah. I gotta say, I have a brand new controller, and this D-pad, like using the joystick or even the D-pad, it's not quite as smooth as an old school GameCube controller. I used to be able to move smoothly and maybe I was just better at it when I was a teenager, but I think it was the controller too. I'm like fidgety with my movement. Bugs me. I like just like not like running against a wall or anything. It's ridiculous. I remember you could crack the window if you shot at it in the GameCube version. I wonder if they removed that from this. Yeah, if you got the angle like just right, you could crack the window. It would actually show a bullet hole in the window. Well. Better not waste any more shots if I'm actually going to try to go through the lab, and even putting the tyrant down the first time is going to take a few shots, so... If I want to get through this and not fuck it up, I gotta go. Waste the rest of the ammo. I can't wait for the remake of this. This shit's gonna be amazing. Only if they use this game as a guide. Only if they take this game and copy it as closely as possible and use it as a template. Which I hope they do, but they might not. I don't know. We'll see. They're remaking it, though. Fingers crossed. Hey, they did a good job for the remake of 2. The remake of 3 was... It wasn't an entirely bad game. It was just missing a lot. It would have been a good game if they had just added all of the missing areas, content, not cut a bunch of shit from the areas and stuff from the original game, and then made the encounters with Nemesis more randomized and lifelike, like they were in the original game. Instead of just making it like, well, I know exactly where Nemesis is going to be, he's going to be here, and this is going to happen. Like, they kind of took a lot of the, you know, scare factor out of it. I mean, I'm not saying that Nemesis isn't scary in the remake of 3, but he's not as scary as he was in the original game, because you always know where the fuck he's going to be and when you're going to have to fight him. Like, oh, he's only going to be in, like, these 2 streets right here. Oh, boss battle right here. His ass was, like, everywhere in the fucking original game. Shit was crazy. You walking along and you like jump out a fucking window or off the top of the roof and be right in your face. Like, this shit was scary. It was the never knowing where the hell he was gonna come from factor that it was scary. Just pop out of fucking nowhere and start putting a hurting on your ass, you know? Shit was crazy. I still have my copy of Resident Evil 3 on the GameCube, but I don't have a fucking GameCube to play it anymore, so... Sadly, I lent my original PlayStation copies of 1 and 3 to a close childhood friend, and that guy never fucking gave them back. Or reimbursed me. Then I remember I like went to go find copies, and they were extremely expensive, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna wait on this. Then I waited a couple more years after that, and I decided I really was gonna track them down. And next thing you know, they were like $250 a copy. They're up to like $300 a piece now. So, fuck you, Daniel. I couldn't believe that shit. I'd had this since I was a child. But, one of these days, honestly, since I don't have, like, the original... I have the original version of, still my original PlayStation copy of Resident Evil 2, but not 1 and 3. One of these days I'd like to get a PC set up and get the PC versions of all these games, and then I'll just play those. I'll just stream those. Once I can do that, I honestly probably will mostly revisit those, because I like the original versions of these games. It's a nostalgia factor for me, you know. We're playing these things. Okay. I think I need to go on the 3rd floor. You can see that it's green, so I killed the fucking snake up there. There's never any other monsters that are up on the 3rd floor. Just the snake fight with the yawn the 2nd time. That's it. Basement. Guess I'm going through the courtyard. It's almost 10 o'clock. God damn it, I'm wasting time doing this shit. I really am. wish I knew how to rename a stream when I was live, because I would do it right now. I need to, like, look that up. Yeah, I still don't have anybody watching. Honestly, can't say I would blame anybody if I tuned in and the stream says Chris. Ah, fuck, that was really silly. I can't actually go to that area anymore. I need to take the damn emblem off of that. You know what? I don't really... I fucking killed everything out there. I know I did. I know for a fact I killed everything out there. That guy in that room was one thing. I killed every fucking snake and everything out there with a knife. I really don't feel like taking the time to take the fucking emblem out, and I'm wasting time right now. I could be playing my... I could be finishing my game with Chris right now instead of doing this. Truth be told, is what I should be doing. Nobody's gonna give a shit to see this other than me. Nobody's gonna be like, oh, that's impressive, Crimson, you killed my game. Yay. It's also on normal, so that's not really much of a feat. If I were to have killed every single fucking monster and still cleared the game on hard, that'd be impressive. I don't think there's enough ammunition to do that on hard, but I've never really tried to kill every single fucking thing on hard mode before. I just play smart, juke zombies where I can, leave certain ones alive. I should say standing, because they're technically not alive to begin with. Yeah, I don't feel like going down to the goddamn courtyard. I just don't. I get on with it. Clear the rest of the damn base. Really all I have to do to finish this game here is go have the boss encounter with the tyrant, free Chris if I care to do it, and then fucking I'm out of here. If I hadn't gone running around to look and everything, I could have been out of here in like 20 minutes, maybe half an hour tops. I've been piddling for almost an hour now. 54 minutes. And yes, I am going to go ahead and make this a separate video from once I actually do start with Chris. Otherwise, it's just going to be like really fucking confusing anybody who tries to go back and watch this. But it's taking me like another half hour or more to wander through the rest of all the other areas and the other side of the garden and everything. Yeah, I've got enough ammunition to trap the tyrant. Should I be an asshole and not save Chris? I don't know if there's any difference, but in the ending, if you don't save Chris and then don't destroy the mansion, that's like the worst ending you can get. Don't save Barry, don't save Chris, don't fucking do the self-destruct system. The really weird thing is I don't remember the self-destruct system being attached to saving Barry, but I couldn't fucking figure out how to turn the goddamn thing on. Yeah, I got the ammo. I got all 3 ammo discs. No. Just gotta pull those levers and it unlocks the door. I put all 3 ammo discs in to save Chris. All you gotta do is pull those levers. And then you go down there and then you have to come back here to the engine room and press a button to unlock the door for the cell. And then you're out of here. Well. Gotta do the, I cleared... I'm pretty sure I killed everything in the fucking... Just gotta take a look real quick. Yeah, no, that's why I've only got a couple of Magnum rounds left. I killed all of the Chimeras down here. Like, every fucking one of them. Gotta say, there was actually a lot more of them than I remember it being. Even on normal, there's like 8 to 10 of them. I thought there was like 4 to 6. There's a fuck ton of them, more of them than I remembered there being on normal. Which means there's even more of them on hard. Yeah, that's a little crazy, actually. Put all 3 ammo discs in. What's really weird is, I mean, I guess they do look like, they're the shape of a GameCube. It just doesn't have like the lines for the disc tray opening up and the button on the top, but it does, that does look like a GameCube. Same size, same shape. Got the little, you know, LCD at the top. You can see where the controller parts are in the front. Like, yeah, that is GameCube. It's just the top of it looks a little different. Yeah. Those things are pretty expensive these days. If you can even find one. It's sad because I had mine until 4 years ago. I'm trying to replace all the shit that was taken away from me and gotten rid of. It probably be... It would cost me a pretty penny to recollect everything that I once had. Meh. Need to go get the damn fuel capsule. It's the only thing that I have. This, the fight with the tyrant, and saving Chris is all I have left to do from the save point that I made here. I guess I really didn't need to walk around the whole fucking mansion to show that, hey, I killed everything. Yes, I killed everything. Yippee. It wouldn't be impressive if I was on hard, but I just really like that much of a feat on normal. An average player could kill everything in the fucking game. You'd have to really miss a lot of fucking shots to not be able to kill everything. They give you a reasonable amount of ammo and health items in normal. It's hard to shit as... There's such a difference between normal and hard that it feels like 2 difficulties up. Shit's fucking nuts. Like, there's literally half the ammunition and health items on hard mode as there is on normal. Okay, where the fuck am I going? This way. What? Real shit? What do you... How's it going, Wandering? What do you mean by that? My apologies, I'm, admittedly wasting time. I was gonna play Chris, but I don't know how long you've been there. Long story short, I fucked up and didn't upload the 13 hours to me finishing this run with Jill, so I'm just playing through it to actually show my clear game information, and then I'm just gonna quit this, stop the video, and start up on Chris and play the rest of the night. So, because I'm gonna save over this file slot, so it'll be gone. This is why I'm doing this, basically, in a nutshell. Is it really critically important? No, it's important to me, but I mean, I'm sure anybody that would be watching this would be like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Yeah, it's right here. I gotta say, I once had a pretty damn impressive collection, because I had everything from like the time I was a child to, you know, all the way through my whole life till like 4 years ago. I had all of the retro games, going all the way back to being in diapers with like Coleco and the fucking Atari, my NES, my Super Nintendo, fucking Sega Genesis. I had 2 Sega Genesis. I had the fucking Master. There was 2 different versions of the Sega Genesis console. I had both of them. Fucking Nintendo 64. Yeah. And I must have had... Wow. I used to know the exact amount of games that I had with all of them, but I can tell you off the top of my head. Several hundred with each. I really had a ridiculous amount of Nintendo 64 games, though. Oh my god. Can't run with this crap in your pocket or you explode. Literally. Boom. So if you go and you do this, and then you don't have all the zombies and chimeras cleared to the way to the spot where you put this capsule in, your ass is dead. Because if they grab you or hit you, you go boom along with them. Yeah. Sheets no bueno. Need to go in there. You can run like for, I think like for a few seconds, but it's like 3. It's like 1, 2, 3, you're dead. You can like run for like a split second and that's it. Which is weird. But it's not worth it. It's literally like 1, 2, you're dead. You get like half a step and you're dead. Watch you kill zombies, Crimson. Not talk to ghosts. Don't worry, I'll be getting to Chris soon. I'm actually pretty close to being done with it. I just went the wrong way. I didn't need to go this way. possible to get away with. I've actually left the fucking chimeras alive in this room before. You just have to clear the zombies and chimeras in the hall previous to this. This right here, you can actually skirt this way and not alert the chimeras if you just come straight over here. You're good to go. Oh, and definitely firing a gun will absolutely kill you. Like if I were to pull the trigger on this, even using a knife or anything will kill you. It's like jostling impact, so gunfire recoil is definitely not good. I sure will. Get her down. Now I can turn the damn power generator on and get the fuck out of here. By real shit. I have no idea when he said that and what he was saying it in relation to. I was talking about a lot of shit. Yeah. I'm gonna come back over here after I fight the tyrant and see if it lets me fuck with that. Just curious, like, I just want to put it to rest whether it's really just because I let Barry die I'm not allowed to blow up the mansion. I think so, to be honest. But, really couldn't tell you for sure. It cooled off. It was about like 90 today. It was really muggy though. God damn, it was hot. It's humidity that bothers me. It can be hotter than, it can be like 100, and if it's not really humid and muggy, I can tolerate it. It's that fucking humidity in the air that makes me feel like I'm breathing pea soup. That bugs me. Sucks all your energy away. Shells.
Wesker.
Barry's a disappointment. It's too bad he wasn't much of a poker player.
You were behind all of this. Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
So having stars nosing about is an inconvenience. You're just like all the other things. A slave of Umbrella.
Damn.
Smart girl. But I think you misunderstand me. The things you mention are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. That will be the end of my connection with Umbrella.
What? What are you planning?
I want to show you something. The ultimate life form. Tyrant.
It's weird how different it looks from that.
On people.
No shit, Jill.
It's
yes, they were.
Beautiful.
For the sake of this thing?
You'll never understand.
Whiskers get skewered like a shish kebab. Die, Whiskers, die.
I'll deal with you, freak.
Whoa. Woo. Yow. Did I? Okay, I do have a health item. I was about to say. Ow. Fucking. Jesus. Motherfucker. Forgot how much damage that thing causes. That's unnormal. Well, he hit me. Did he hit me 3 or 4 times? It takes double swipes at you. Yeah, that thing is pretty fucking strong. What a pathetic way to die. He's holding something. Observation note. The discovery of the G virus was in fact 21 years after the administration of the primogenitor virus. The prototype parasite which we had delivered from a laboratory in France was administered to the sample specimen. The sample specimen took in the parasite without showing any signs of adverse reaction. The lack of any reaction was an unsolved mystery, but now everything is clear to me. Now. That's a bit of a redundancy, right? Proper grammar. The prototype parasite was incubating in the sample specimen's body for 21 years. Then from that incubating state, the prototype suddenly mutated. Evolved may be a more appropriate word to describe it. This observation gave me more insight in my research. Through further modification and testing, I was able to derive a method to create the G that surpasses the performance of the T. This was the breakthrough that would change the future of the BOW's history. I can't wait to see the look on Alexia's annoying face when I finally announce my research, but unfortunately I'll have to wait a few more years to completely verify my findings. William Birkin. And this is when he's young. I'll take this laboratory key. Fucking Wesker. I almost feel like not saving Chris just so I can see the worst ending possible in the game, but I might. I might just do it. I don't know that I've ever actually... I don't think I've ever actually seen the worst ending in the game. Not saved Chris. Let Barry die. Yeah. I don't know. That sounds terrible, but I am going to do it, just to see what happens. I don't think I've ever actually done that before. I always save Chris. I always save Chris. Chris has never done anything to deserve being left to die. Left in a jail cell to rot. Fuck. But there's like so many different endings to this game, and I've only ever seen like 4 of them, I think. 4 or 5. I guess I should make the decision now. When I actually beat this, I did save Chris, so if I don't save Chris... It's not like it really matters because I'm not making another save. I'm not going to write over my clear game. This is literally just for show. I think I am I'm going to be a total bitch bag and asshole, and I'm just curious. I want to see the ending. I want to see like the worst ending in the game, that you don't save anybody and you don't blow up the mansion. I am at least gonna go take a look and see what's the deal with the fucking self-destruct system. I'm pretty sure I did actually do this. I did go down here and check. It wouldn't let me mess with it. Must be something dictating the fact that I let Barry die, and it won't let me activate the self-destruct system and get a good ending. You're already making the decision to have a shit ending when you let Barry die. Because canon-wise, he lives. Nah, just let me fuck with it. Nah, no idea. Yeah, I guess you're just plain screwed. Doomed to have a no. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a bad thing. I'm gonna do a bad thing. I'm not, because I lost the video to when I did beat the game, so I might as well just beat it the same way that I did when I finished this. do it. I never can. I can't bring myself to let Chris die. That's fucking terrible. I gotta at least save him. I actually feel kind of guilty. I feel really guilty about choosing to let Barry die. It's kind of fucked up.
Jill!
Chris, you're okay.
Glad to see you are too. Anything on Wesker?
We'll talk later. First, let's get going.
Let's get the fuck out of here. First things first. Shells. What the hell's? I get some shells. Something smells. Time to leave. What's wrong with me? I know, Chris. It's terrible. Yeah, pretty sure I've never actually seen the worst ending possible in this game. I always save Chris. I think I did it exactly the same way when I was a teenager, like the very first time. I mean, the very first time I ever played this, I didn't know, honestly, what the hell was going to happen, so I didn't realize that Barry was really going to die when I was just pissed off that he kept trying to fucking kill me and leave me behind, so I took his fucking gun, and then when I got to the end, I was like, oh yeah, Barry totally died there, he's not showing up at the end and stuff. Yeah, no, he dies there. Lisa knocks him off, and that's it. Barry's dead. It's over for his ass. I guess I should have probably realized that when the photo came out of his, like, the photo of his family and children. Yeah. It's really messed up. I'm supposed to be your visual indicator, like, look what you've done. You've made a terrible, terrible mistake. Terrible mistake. I'm grabbing this. There is nothing here. I'm about to literally end the game. All I gotta do is walk to this door, pop the flare, cutscene, and I'm out of here. Chris, how long have you been standing in that corner alone, waiting for me? Chris. Chris. Tell me the truth, Chris. I don't have time for this. Let's get out of here. Whatever, I'm out of here.
I'm running out of fuel. If there's anyone alive, contact
No, we've come so far.
We can make it. Jill, ladies first.
Chris!
Would you let me have my moments too?
All right.
Alright, here goes.
You made it.
No, boom. Oh, hell no. As weird as that didn't look like the Tyrant's Eye. The fact that they gave this game so many possible endings is crazy. Once upon a time, they used to actually really put effort into games. You know, they made good games. They were done when they were, you know, launched. Like, they launched finished games. Not, you know, 65% half-baked and we'll patch it out in the next 6 months to a year and fix it up after release. Yeah, that's how I feel. Game developers these days should look back and remember how things used to be and do better. That doesn't apply for all, but it's just developers in general have gotten to be a little way too relaxed and casual about the state of things when they're released. Heidi Anderson, Jill. I actually used to have one of those airsoft guns when I was a teenager. I saved up for that thing. They were like special order from Japan back in the day. That was so fucking expensive. I think you can get them here in the US now, if I'm not mistaken.
Jill, you did a fine job.
26 hours. God almighty. I don't know why. I honestly should have either not gone walking around or finished walking around, but I just really didn't feel like wasting any more time. It's already 10:30, so I guess I'm gonna be up late tonight, trying to beat Chris's campaign. Alright, hold on. Fuck. Hold on a second. There, that's good enough. Sorry, I had somebody talking to me for a minute. Alright, I'm back. Yeah. No, I'm not fucking saving for that. Fine with me. Alright, I'm actually gonna go ahead and stop this stream, and I'm just gonna start a fresh fucking stream for actually doing what I had intended to do tonight. Playing as Chris. Hour and 41 minutes later. Wow. Kind of a waste of time, but whatever. I did what I did. Alright, not gonna bother being all long-winded since I'm going to be right back starting another stream. Literally just gonna cut this so I don't have to edit it out later and start a fresh one. Alright, I'll be right back. 10:42 p.m.